Kia ora whānau. Day 30, we made it. 30 days of Scotch fillet strict carnivore. It was a pretty big day today. It was a good day though. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So yeah, just thought I would just do a quick review on those 30 days and how we went. So I'll start with my weight loss. I lost 11 kilos all up 30 days. And I found that in the last week especially, my weight stabilized and I continued to hold that weight through that last week. A few grams here and there. But all in all, really good. And next, body composition. The body composition was really good. Noticed some changes there, some really good. Could see where I was losing fat in certain areas, body fat, and where I was also maintaining and gaining some lean muscle mass as well. So that was a good thing as well. So every week for the last 4 weeks, normally Tuesdays and Thursdays, I would do a gym session. Those would last between 45 minutes and an hour. And I would follow up after those normally with a spa and a bit of a sauna for about 15 minutes each. And then finish off with a cold shower. So nearly every day I was having a cold shower. I think this has been a really important part of the process as well, cold showers. Just before this video, I finished off with a cold shower as well. I find that this has helped me sleep better as well. It's shocked the body to some sort of degree, but it was good. Next, I talked about body inflammation and that. I can tell you now that my body has been feeling really good. I've had zero inflammation, soreness, aches, pains. Nothing has been an issue when it comes to that. So body inflammation has pretty much been zero. So in the first week of doing this Carnivore 30 days, it's that was that process of adaptation and that. I think if you're ever going to do this for yourself, always prepare yourself for 1 to 2 weeks. Make sure you've got plenty of water every day, electrolytes. These things really help. Other things like, for example, stall action, going to the toilet. So I was going to Mimi, and I still do sort of every couple of hours, maybe 3 hours apart. But in regards to number 2 stalls, like they reduced quite a lot, especially into the last part of this 30 days. But when I look back and I've looked at other people that have done it, you don't need to go if you haven't got waste to excrete. So, going to the toilet is excreting waste. So I'm holding on to everything and I'm using all the nutrients and every little bit coming out of the meat that I've been eating and the fat, which has been my fuel. All of that, so yeah. And people talk about does it bind you up or constipation. In that first week when I was doing the transition, there was a little bit. It wasn't bad, but a little bit, and then it just got better and better, and it broke up quite a lot, and then it was like almost like a diarrhea sort of sensation, and then it came into consistency. So and that kind of thing. I think with anything in regards to lifestyle eating, when you change what you do, your body changes as well, and that's going to change when it through your stall, when you need to obviously do one. So yeah, so just something to consider. I actually feel I'm a lot stronger as well, and I think through my time going to the gym on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, I've increased quite a bit in those 4 weeks. So I'd like to keep that going. So that's something I'm going to continue. I think too, fasting, intermittent fasting. So my intermittent fasting basically was OMAD. So OMAD is 1 meal a day. So I would just eat my dinner. And when I eat. So if I'm hungry, I'll eat till I'm absolutely full. Don't eat just what's on the plate. If I'm still hungry, I'd make a little bit more. Or if I'm full, then I just put the rest in the fridge and eat it the next day. So always eat till you're full. And this really helped with staying satisfied right through to the next day. Some of the days each week, sometimes I would throw in a 48-hour fast. I found this really good. It was like a really good reset. And it wasn't hard at all when I was satisfied. So that was really good. So when I do this, or continue on doing something similar to this, 48-hour fast, I'll keep implementing it. And it's good to just throw one in here and there just to shock the body, not get too used to one routine, because when you do, you tend to just fall into like a plateau, I guess. Just going through the motions, your body doesn't need to, it's not challenged. So yeah, so that was really good as well. The Scotch fillet steak, that was amazing. I loved it, and I think I've even enjoyed it more into the last week than I did into the first 2, even 3rd week. So it's been really tasty. So I've noticed that my taste buds have become a lot sensitive to flavor, which is really cool. I can really taste some really nice flavors in there. And I only ever seasoned it with salt and a little bit of pepper. So I found that really good. As I've told you in the past too, I have normally hay fever, especially when it's really windy. It would flare up. I'd get itchy eyes. So I haven't taken any histamines for the last 30 days, which is the first time in a long time where I've never had to do that. Just because I've had 0 flare-ups and reactions. So that has been really good as well. Sleep quality, I found eating carnivore, when I do go to bed and have a sleep, I'm having some really good quality deep sleeps. There have been a few where they weren't great, but the majority have outweighed those, and I've been getting some really good quality sleep. And that is also a key, is making sure you do get that good quality sleep between 7 and 8 hours at least. There were a few days where I didn't get that, and I noticed the difference. So remember that good quality sleep, 7 to 8 hours. That's going to really help with that digestion process, that fat burning process. You do all your fat burning when you're asleep, or most of it anyway. Another really good thing was a consistent energy. I really didn't struggle with having any issues in regards to really consistent energy. I've had some big days at work and been able to just power on through, and I've had no problem. So also remembering, I also had black coffee as my one thing, that besides having the meat, drinking water, black coffee. So I had black coffee. So that's been really good as well, guys, for me anyway. So this is, quite a strict version of carnivore, strict carnivore. So yep, so that was really good. Skin irritations, all of those kind of things, dry skin, no real problems there either. I'm really happy with the outcome there with my skin and that. I think one thing you got to remember too with your body, it gets to a weight. You don't just keep losing weight. You'll get to a point where your body actually it's a comfort weight, and then it just becomes maintenance, just looking after yourself. Uh, you know, I really, everyone should try and get to that weight. Everyone thinks you just keep losing weight, losing weight. It doesn't work like that. Um, you'll lose weight to a point, and then it'll just stop and it'll plateau. Um, I've never really set me a big goal or a target to get to a certain weight either. Um, my biggest thing about doing this was sort of like seeing, change in body composition, energy levels, quality of sleep, things like, you know, just feeling good throughout the day, even those kind of things. My moods were good. So I feel Carnivore has contributed to those things with the complement of, like, good quality sleep. Cold showers, I have cold showers every day. Those have been great and have complemented this process. Walking, just doing walking, that is about as much cardio as I've done. With my other work that I do, that's very physical, so that's always been another form of exercise, and maintain that throughout the whole day. It's pretty good. Aches and pains, nothing. So yeah. So this has been a really good 30 days. So going into my next 30 days, um, I'm going to introduce eggs. So what that means for me is, maybe I won't have as much meat. I'm actually going to broaden the meat choices as well. So um, pretty much any animal meat with some good quality fat on will be a part of the next 30 days. And then I'm going to add chicken eggs, chook eggs. So I've bought some nice big free range eggs. I don't know how many I'm going to eat, but obviously my plate will balance out to suit that. And I will continue to eat till I'm full, till I'm really satisfied, so that it carries me through every day, once a day, and go from there. So if you are wanting to give it a go, please feel free to post a comment. I'm happy to, um, you know, share my journey with anyone that's willing to give it a go. If there's any questions, I'll be happy to follow those up for you as well. I will get to everyone eventually as well. Still a few questions unanswered, but I'll get to those. And I'll continue to do these videos, so that you can sort of see how my progress is going, see if there's any changes. So this way of doing the next bit of carnivore I'm going to be doing, it's sort of like a standard version, not a strict version, but a standard version of carnivore. So I'll explain more about that over the next 30 days, be able to see what I'm doing. Whether it be OMAD, well, you never know. You know, I might change it up and go to 2 a day, or change up fasting period a bit longer. So I'm going to have a look, maybe into the new week, Monday week, which will be I don't know, maybe day 5 or 6. I'm going to throw in maybe a 72-hour fast or something, which is a really good way to reset the body. And so that's going to be something new. But like I said, there's great advantages to eating like this. It created a lot of time as well for me. I was able to not have to worry about getting up in the morning, make breakfast, not worry about lunch. Just come home and cook dinner and eat and done. So it was really good. It created space for me to be able to do other things that I wouldn't normally do. So there are other benefits as well. I think too, as I go through the next 30 days that we've got coming up, I'm going to look at maybe throwing a couple of dessert options in there. I'll show you how to do those. That's when you do have to spend a little bit more time, because you're creating and there's more ingredients. but I'll show you what those carnivore ingredients can be to make a dessert. Um, so I'll show you how to do that as well. So the next 30 days, if you want to keep following along, I appreciate it. Keep following along. If you want to know more, please throw out a pānui or any questions, and I'm happy to answer them. If you need help getting started, same thing. I'm happy to help out. So on that note, I've just about to cook me. I've just cooked some steak there. Here we go. Day 30, finishing off with some organic Scotch fillet. So I'm going to enjoy it. And thank you for sharing in my journey. And I'm looking forward to catching up with you. So if it's day one tomorrow, it's day one, or it's day 31. What that looks like, you'll know tomorrow. But I'll show you what I'm up to in regards to what I'm eating, and how my day pans out. There will be a few things that change, but most of it will stay the same in what I do with my processes. The cold showers, good quality sleep, even getting up in the morning, doing some breathing exercises or some form of mindfulness or meditation. These things really help set the tone for the day. Even some things like gratitude, writing down things, um, you know, uh, it adds value to your day and to your life. So something to consider if you're wanting to change things up for your life and make some awesome health improvements, and enjoy it too. Have fun doing it. So yeah. So on that, the steak is I'm actually watering at the mouth. Um, so I'm going to get into it. So day 30 done and dusted. Thank you for sharing in the last 30 days, and I'm looking forward to sharing the next 30 days about to start. And yeah, on that note, kia ora whānau. Have a great night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Kia ora.